Good morning, children. Sai Ram. So, today we continue with chapter number 7. Okay, factors and multiples. Okay, so today we are going to see properties of factors. Okay, the smallest factor of every number is 1, isn't it? So, we can write any number as a product of 1 and the number itself, isn't it? See, for example, 2 can be written as 1 into 2. So, 1 is the smallest factor of 2, isn't it? 3 can be written as 1 into 3. So, 1 and 3 are factors of 3 and the smallest factor is 1. So, if we take any number, so if we take 20, then we can write 1 to 20, isn't it? So, 1 and 20 are factors of 20. So, the smallest factor of 20 is 1, isn't it? So, smallest factor of every number is 1. Okay. Second property is every number is a factor of itself. Every number is a factor of itself. See, for example, factors of 27 are 1, 3, 9, 27, isn't it? So, 27 is present here. So, every number is a factor of itself. If we take 6, so what are the factors of 6? 1, 2, 3 and 6, isn't it? So, every number is a factor of itself. Okay, children, if you take any number, then you find factors of that number, then the number is present there. The number will be present in the factors. Okay, so every number is a factor of itself. Okay. Third property is factors of a number are always smaller than or equal to the number. So if we take the factors of 6, what are the factors of 6? 1, 2, 3, 6. So the factors of 6 are smaller than or equal to 6, isn't it? So 1, 2, 3 are smaller than 6 and every number is a factor of itself, isn't it? So the factors of a number are always smaller than or equal to the given number. Okay. See here, for example, the factors of 12 cannot be greater than 12, isn't it? So fourth property, a number can have only a limited number of factors. Yes, isn't it? It cannot have too much factors. So, again, factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3, 6. So, only limited number of factors, isn't it? If we take 8, what are the factors of 8? 1, 2, 4 and 8. So, only a number can have only a limited number of factors. Okay. See, for example, 1, 2, 3 and 6 are the only factors of 6. Okay. Fifth property is 1 is the only number with one factor. So, what are the factors of 1? 1 can be written as 1 into 1, isn't it? So, 1 is the only factor for 1. So, 1 is the only number with one factor. 1 is the only number with one factor. Okay. So, every number other than 1 are having 2 or more factors. Okay. So, these are the 5 properties of factors. Okay. The next we will see what is prime number. Okay. What is prime number? Prime numbers are natural numbers that have only two factors, 1 and itself, isn't it? So see the example. These are prime numbers: 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23. So these are the prime numbers. So these prime numbers will have only two factors, 1 and the number itself. So if we take 2, then 2 can be written as 1 into 2. So 1 and 2 are the only factors of 2. If we take 3, 3 can be written as 1 into 3. So 1 and the number 3 are the only factors of 3. So if we take 5, 1 into 5. So 1 and 5 are the only two factors of 5. Similarly for 7, 1 and 7 are the factors of 7. Yes, because 7 cannot be in other multiplication tables, isn't it? In first table and seventh table. So 1 and 7 are the only two factors of 7. Okay, similarly for every prime number, 1 and the number itself are the only two factors. Okay, so prime number will have only two factors, 1 and the number itself. Okay, so it can be exactly divided by 1 and the number itself, isn't it? Because the factors of a prime number are 1 and the number itself, isn't it? So prime numbers can be exactly divided by 1 and the number itself. Okay. What is composite number? So composite numbers are natural numbers that have more than two factors. So just now we have seen 6. If we take 6, what are the factors? 1, 2, 3 and 6, isn't it? So it has more than two factors, isn't it? Because 6 is not a prime number. Okay. So composite numbers or natural numbers that have more than two factors. Okay. So if we take 4, what are the factors of 4? 1, 2, 4, isn't it? So it has three factors, more than two factors, isn't it? So 8, just now we have seen 8, isn't it? The factors of 8. So 1, 2, 4 and 8. So it has 4 factors, more than 2 factors. Okay. So composite numbers or natural numbers that have more than 2 factors. Okay. So see, a number can be divided into two parts, that is prime number and composite number. Prime number has only two factors, 1 and itself, isn't it? Just now we have seen. Composite number has more than two factors. Okay. The next one, prime number cannot be divided exactly by any other number other than 1 and itself. 1 and itself. So just now we have learnt, isn't it? So prime numbers can be exactly divided by 1 and the number itself, isn't it? So they have written like, it cannot be divided exactly by any other number other than 1 and itself. Okay. But composite number can be divided exactly by its factors. So composite numbers can be exactly divided by all its factors. Okay. So these are the prime numbers. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11 are prime numbers. So these are the composite numbers. 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 are composite numbers. So these numbers can be exactly divided by all its factors. Okay, and these prime numbers can only be exactly divided by 1 and the number itself. Okay, the next one is the smallest prime number is 2. Okay, so prime number starts from the number 2. Okay, the smallest prime number is 2. 2 is an even number, isn't it? So the only even prime number is 2. All other even numbers are composite numbers. So the only even prime number is 2. So all other even numbers are having more than 2 factors. So they are all composite numbers. Okay. The third one, 0 and 1 are neither prime nor composite numbers. So 0 and 1 are neither prime nor composite numbers. Okay, so they are not prime numbers as well as they are not composite numbers. Okay, so the next one is factorization. Factorization means writing a number as a product of its factors. Factorization means writing a number as a product of its factors. So if we take 4, then we can write 4 as product of its factors. What are the factors of 4? 1, 2, 4, isn't it? So 4 can be written as 1 into 4 or 2 into 2, isn't it? So factorization means writing a number as a product of its factors. Okay, so similarly 6 can be written as 2 3s are 6, isn't it? So writing a number as a product of its factors. Okay, and what is prime factorization? We can write every composite number as a product of factors that are prime numbers. This is called prime factorization. So we can write every composite number as a product of 2 prime numbers, 2 prime factors. Okay, so we can write, so if we write 4, 2 into 2, isn't it? So 2 is a prime number. So 4 can be written as the product of its factors that are prime numbers. 2 is a prime numbers, isn't it? Similarly, 6 can be written as 3 into 2. So 3 is a prime number and 2 is a prime number, and 3 and 2 are factors of 6, isn't it? So we can write, but 6 is a composite number, isn't it? 6 is a composite number and 3 and 2 are prime numbers. So we can write a composite number as a product of its factors, isn't it? Factors that are prime numbers. Okay, we can write a composite number as a product of its factors that are prime numbers. That is prime factorization. Okay, so have you all understood, children? This is called prime factorization. So we can write composite number, every composite number as a product of its factors that are prime numbers. Okay, this is called prime factorization. Okay, so how can we obtain these prime factors? Using 2 methods. Okay, so prime factors can be obtained by 2 methods. One is factor tree method, another one is division method. Okay, so there are two methods to find out the prime factors of a given number. Okay, what are the two methods? Factor tree method, another one is division method. Okay, so first let's learn about factor tree method. Okay, so in factor tree method, we keep breaking down a number into factors till all the factors are prime numbers. So we keep on breaking the number into factors until we get all the factors are prime numbers. Okay, so we'll do some problems, then you will understand clearly. Okay, so these prime numbers are usually circled. Okay, after getting prime numbers we circle it. Okay, so exercise 7.1 2a, make a factor tree for 18. Make a factor tree for 18. So 18 can be written as 2 9s are 18, isn't it? So 18 can be written as 2 9s are 18. 2 and 9 are factors of 18, isn't it? So here we got prime number 2. So hereafter we cannot factorize the number 2, isn't it? So let's factorize the number 9. Okay, so what are the factors? 9 can be written as the multiplication of product of its factors. 3 into 3. 3 3s are 9. Again 3 is a prime number. 3 is a prime number. So we circle the numbers. So we get the prime factors, isn't it? So this is called prime factorization by factor tree method. So we keep on breaking the number into factors until we get the factors are all prime numbers. Okay, we should not stop here itself, because 9 is not a prime number, isn't it? So we should break 9, okay, into its factors 3 and 3. 3 3s are 9. So we get 3 and 3 are prime numbers, isn't it? So this is called prime factorization by factor tree method. Have you all understood, children? Shall we do one more problem? Yes. Next one, 32. So find the factors of 32 using factor tree method. Okay. So 32 can be written as 4 8s are 32, isn't it? So 4 into 8. But 4 and 8 are not prime numbers, isn't it? So we have to break down 4 and 8. So 4 can be written as 2 2s are 4. 2 2s are 4. So we get here 2 and 2 are prime numbers. So we have circled. And now we can write 8 as 2 into 4. 2 4s are 8, isn't it? 2 4s are 8. So here we got 2 is the prime number, but 4 is not a prime number, isn't it? So we have to break down 4. So 4 can be written as 2 2s are 4. So we get prime number. 2 and 2 are prime numbers. So we have circled. So we get all factors as prime numbers, isn't it? So we have to break down the given number into its factors until we get all factors are prime numbers. Okay. So this is called prime factorization by factor tree method. Okay, this method is called factor tree method. Have you all understood, children? So I'll explain this problem once again. So we are going to factorize 32, okay, until we get all the factors are prime numbers. Okay. So 32 can be written as 4 8s are 32. 4 and 8 are factors of 32, isn't it? So 4 into 8, but we cannot stop here because 4 is not a prime number as well as 8 is not a prime number, isn't it? So we have to break down 4 and 8. So 4 can be written as 2 into 2. 2 2s are 4, isn't it? So we get here we get prime factors, isn't it? So let's move on to 8. So 8 can be written as 2 into 4. 2 4s are 8, isn't it? So in this we get one prime number, prime factor, isn't it? But 4 is not a prime number. So we have to break down 4 into factors, product of its factors. So 4 can be written as 2 2s are 4. So 2 into 2. So here also we got the prime factors. So we get all the factors are prime numbers. Okay. This is called prime factorization, and this method is called factor tree method. Have you all understood, children? Yes. So practice this problem and the problems in your book, textbook at your home. Okay. Thank you, children.